Donald Trump announces 100% tariff on all foreign-made movies, labeling them a national security threat. Why Trump plans to impose 100% tariffs on all foreign movies. President Donald Trump has announced plans to impose a 100% tariff on all foreign-made films, citing national security concerns and the need to protect the U.S. film industry. He argues that foreign tax incentives are drawing American filmmakers overseas, leading to job losses and a decline in domestic production. The proposal has sparked significant controversy. Legal experts point out that the Berman Amendment of 1988 prohibits the U.S. government from restricting the import of informational materials, including films, which could render the tariffs illegal. Industry leaders and international partners have expressed concern over the potential disruption to global film production and distribution. Countries like the UK, Ireland, and Canada, which host numerous U.S. film projects due to favorable incentives, fear economic repercussions. Additionally, the announcement has led to stock declines in major entertainment companies, reflecting investor apprehension. While the White House has indicated that no final decisions have been made, the proposal underscores ongoing tensions between the administration's trade policies and the global nature of the film industry. "We want movies made in America, again," the president wrote on social media, adding that Hollywood is dying and foreign films are propaganda. In a May 4 post on social media, President Donald Trump signaled plans to impose a 100% tariff on all films made outside of the United States. He described foreign-made films as messaging and propaganda, saying that the threat to Hollywood-made foreign-made films a national security threat. The proposal has raised some questions as people wonder how tariffs on the film industry could be imposed. President Donald Trump has set his sights on a new industry amid his ongoing trade war with the rest of the world, Hollywood. The 78-year-old politician took to his social media platform Truth Social on Sunday, May 4, to announce plans to implement a 100% tariff on any and all movies coming into our country that are produced in foreign lands. "The movie industry in America is dying a very fast death," Trump wrote. "Other countries are offering all sorts of incentives to draw our filmmakers and studios away from the United States. Hollywood, and many other areas within the USA, are being devastated." He described the situation as a concerted effort by other nations, declaring that it was thus a national security threat. "It is, in addition to everything else, messaging and propaganda," he continued before concluding, "we want movies made in America, again." Trump claimed that he would work with the Department of Commerce and the United States Trade Representative to implement the tariffs, saying that they would begin immediately. But despite his announcement, the White House implied that there were no instant plans to act on the directive. Although no final decisions on foreign film tariffs have been made, the administration is exploring all options to deliver on President Trump's directive to safeguard our country's national and economic security while making Hollywood great again, White House spokesperson Kush Desai said in a statement shared with CNN. The outlet noted that these proposed tariffs would be a first as movies are intellectual property, not goods. Financial Times reported that there have been concerns about the impact that tariffs would have on the film industry in the United States and abroad. London-based media analyst Claire Enders described the plan as beyond devastating to the outlet, saying, "These are key services for the UK. We have been making movies in tandem with the US for 100 years, Enders continued. An analyst at Barclays also proposed that the tariffs might simply result in studios freezing activity on projects while they wait for some clarity on actual policy. People reached out to the White House, the Department of Commerce and the Office of the United States Trade Representative for a comment on the proposed tariffs but did not hear back at the time of publication. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories." His comments come shortly after the president said that he was unsure if he had to uphold the U.S. Constitution during an interview with Meet the Press Kristen Welker. "I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know," he said when asked about if everyone in the United States deserves due process, which is set out in the Constitution. He expressed hesitancy about whether he needed to listen to America's founding document in terms of deportations without due process, saying, "I have to respond by saying again, I have brilliant lawyers that work for me, and they are going to obviously follow what the Supreme Court said. What you said is not what I heard the Supreme Court said. They have a different interpretation." Can Trump really put tariffs on films produced abroad? The law says no. A law passed by Congress in 1988 explicitly bars the president from being able to regulate the import and export of films, books and music, something TikTok recently brought up.